From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your afternoon update. Your weekend weather update is made possible by Caltrans District 2.
Well, folks, here we go with those temperatures climbing across the area. Notice those highs over the next hour or so, probably creeping up right near 90 in portions of the valley. And I'll be totally honest with you, wouldn't shock me to see one or two of us hit 90 in the valley, especially from Redding south to Corning. But I think most of us will stay kind of in the 86 to 87 range. For the rest of us, though, we'll kind of be in the upper 70s, lower 80s, and of course, upper 50s and lower 60s there along the coast. And this trend will only continue. High pressure is winning the battle for dominance, for lack of a better term, right? We're going to stay pretty much dry over the next several days, next week, to be honest with you. And the reason is we're getting back to that heat dome. That's kind of the term we've been using over the last couple of weeks. And, you know, I'll be honest with you, it's really no surprise because it's kind of like that, right? I mean, if you think about it, high pressure sits in the upper atmosphere. Warm air can't rise much more, so it just sits there right at the ground. That's what's happening, right? So we get a few systems trying to creep in here as we head through, Tuesday, Wednesday. But notice this, they try their best. That warm air, it's winning the battle. It's going to push it right out of here Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We're going to get back to those really warm temperatures. We're talking widespread 90s through the valley and maybe even upper 90s there as well through, Friday, Saturday time frame. So we're definitely on that trend upwards in terms of temperatures here as we head through the rest of this week. Today is just the beginning of that, to be quite honest with you. I'll show you what I'm talking about here with a cross section through the 7-day. Redding from Red Bluff down to Chico, very consistent with that signal of mid-90s, maybe even upper 90s by Friday and into Saturday. We'll have to watch this, see how that trend continues over the next several days as well. And of course, along the coast, it's a very similar story, and a little further inland as well. You get those mid to upper 80s creeping in step by step, slowly but surely, Thursday and into Friday. And even along the coast proper from Humboldt to Del Norte County, you even see a little bit of that trend there, right? Notice that 61, 62, 63 trend there as you head towards the end of the week. So we're all kind of getting in on the fun in some sort of variety or fashion. So up by Siskiyou County, Mount Shasta City, notice those values getting up into the 86, 87 range by the end of the week. Alturas and Moto County as well. Looks like pretty consistent upper 70s, lower 80s for the rest of the week. And I hear by Susanville, Doyle, Quincy, we're probably going to be seeing those consistent upper 80s, maybe even near 90 by the end of the week. I think Wednesday's a little bit of a break, but to be honest with you, I don't think it's going to really cool us off too much. Just kind of those upper 70s across the area. Hey folks, thanks for joining me for this forecast update. Join me at 6 for another look at the forecast, but of course there's not much to talk about, and that's a good thing here in the Weather NorCal Command Center. Thanks for joining me. I'll speak to you soon.